Hi guys, happy Friday. Becky Timms here live for The Drive at 5. I did not go live yesterday because I had a webinar last night, so I spent most of my time preparing for the webinar, and then when I said, I didn't do a Drive at 5, it was like almost time to do the webinar. So I am going to do 2 Drive at 5s today to make up for yesterday. So today, I want to talk about the crucial missing piece to your e-commerce business in 2018. And this will work. I don't care what type of business you're in. It doesn't have to be e-commerce. Hey, Ray. Hey, Marshall. Thanks for joining. So the most crucial piece to your e-commerce business in 2018 is you have to make a decision. So guys, if you don't decide that you're going to do this business no matter what, guess what? You're not going to do it. I've talked to so many people and they're like, I think I am. I think I'm not. Guys, no excuses. You have to make a decision. Hey, Christine, you can come back later. You have to make a decision, guys, that you're going to do this no matter what. So in 2018, I want you to write I will statement. So if you want to lose weight, you say, I will lose 30 pounds in 2018. I will start my e-commerce business in 2018. I will have a better relationship with my spouse in 2018. I will private label my first product, second product, fifth product in 2018. And until you decide, you're not going to do it. And so I remember the time I made a decision. It was just that quick too. I was trying so hard to learn how to learn e-commerce. I was trying. And my husband at that time, he worked 24-hour shifts. So when he would come home in the morning, I was already gone to work. And it was one day when I came home that afternoon and I was working on my business like after the boys went to bed that night. And he said to me, Becky, thank you, sweetie. He said, Becky, are you going to get up and clean the house? And I looked him square in the eyes and I said, no. I said, there are people down here making $10,000 a month and I'm going to make $10,000 a month too. And I'm going to do it. And it was at that point that I decided that I was going to do it. But guess what, guys? I did it. And guess what? We hired someone that blesses our house every single week. And so you can do that too. But it made me mad. He got on Facebook and he was like, I'm going to need a blower to clean this damn house. So what? Guess what? Would you rather have a clean house or money in the bank? I would rather have money in the bank because I can hire someone that has better cleaning skills than I do. So if your house is dirty right now, guys, it's okay. Since I always say this, I said this yesterday, but Brian made a post on his Facebook wall and he was being inspirational to people that were going back to work. I can't wait to go back to work. But what I was saying is, his post was, I'm praying for those that are going back to work tomorrow after the Christmas holiday. And so I told him, I'm like, hey, Brian, your prayers will work. This is my 3rd day off for the snow and weather here in South Carolina because of the icy conditions and things like that. But so I'm ready to go back to work because I'd already had like 11 days off. So now we're like almost 2 weeks. And I'm like, I couldn't stay home. But Kathy called me like earlier. She's like, hey, are you still in your pajamas? And I'm like, yeah, I am. I really need to get up and go take a shower. And so that's what I did. So I don't think I could work from home like all the time because I would probably be in my pajamas all day. But, I was still making money. I'm still making money by doing that. So, guys, what I want to tell you in this message is you have to decide that you're going to do this. You're going to have to do, you're just going to have to decide that 2018 is the year that you are going to, lose 10 pounds or start a new job or get that promotion. Or if you're single, you can say, this is the year I'm going to get married. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to find a spouse. Or you could say, this is the year that I'm going to work on my marriage. So I'm seeing comments. Yes, I will. I'm working on training as we speak. You are so right, Becky. I am not at 10K per month yet, but I finally got someone to clean my house while I focus on my e-commerce business. Yeah, it's so true, guys. I have a dear friend to me. Her name is Miss Margaret. And that lady, I don't care what time you go in her house, you can eat off the floors, and seriously, and she had 3 boys, so I know it's no excuses, but I know that it's not one of my strong points. So you outsource to someone that can bless your house. And if it's not clean in your house, you might be like, well, I can't afford that. You know what? Maybe you can just take 30 minutes and pick up at one time and then go back and work on your business. Or you just quit making excuses, because I wasn't going to make excuses. And even though Bud, put on Facebook, hey, I'm going to get a blower and blow all this shit out in the yard or whatever. And his friends were like, dang boy, doesn't your wife clean your house or some crap like that? And I'm like, you know what? I work a full-time job and I'm going to make this business work. And I did. And I just want to encourage you guys, no matter if it's a clean house or your part-time job or your full-time job or your kids or whatever. I mean, my boys now, they're teenagers, so they don't want to be on the drive at 5, but they're like, hey mom, you gonna do the drive at 5? And even their friends come over and they're like, let's do the drive at 5. And sometimes they're like standing right in front of me, like making faces and all kind of crazy stuff. But they're not today because they can't get here, because one of them is down spending the night with his friend and the other one just went downstairs. But anyway, that's what I wanted to share today. I will be on later. I'll come up with some other topic to talk about. Just make those I will statements and write them down, guys. Handwritten in a notebook. Write them down. I have a bunch of these, like a bunch of these. And so I want to encourage you to get a journal, write your notes, write your e-commerce notes, write everything that you can. Jack and I are going to try to get back in e-commerce again. We miss it. And it was fun helping Jack do it. We want our kids to do the same. Thanks for sharing so much with us. You're so welcome. And I'm glad that you guys can relate with this, because it's true. It's real. It's raw. And, even look at my board. So Carson and I were practicing. He said, do you know what this thing is? And I'm like, no, Carson, I don't know. And he said, well, that's a treble clef. And I'm like, okay. And then he drew this. And I said, well, what is that? And he said, that's the bass clef. So we were practicing. And then he wrote me a little note, I love you, Mom. So I thought that was cute. He actually wrote it twice. He wrote it up there and there. And he said, see how I wrote the U? So there's no telling what you're going to see behind me on my little board sometimes, but it's these special moments that I enjoy with the boys while I'm building a business from home part-time. So guys, there's no excuses. 2018 is your year. So just say, I will, write it down. If you think it, ink it, and then do it. Have an amazing day. Bye.